Hey, what's good, you all? Got another video about audio, but this one I'm super excited to make because I was able to receive a new bundle from Elgato's Dreamscape line. A bunch of products came in my favorite color, which is forest green. I can't believe it. The thing that I'm most excited about is the fact that I get to finally upgrade my mic setup. Pretty straightforward video. I'm going to show you the difference between, I guess, three mics. So this is going to be a nice little comparison where you can see if you're interested in something like a wireless mic, the kind of audio expectations to have with that, or a USB powered mic or an XLR powered mic. And all three of these mics showcase different strengths and, they serve their own purposes. Starting out with the HyperX Solocast, this is a super budget-friendly option, like I mentioned, of $40 out the gate, and it sounds incredible. I have loved how sharp and how it just makes my voice sound full. I like to do kind of like an integrity test. Of course, both companies have their own softwares for you to customize your own vocal profile and make sure that the mic complements how you sound. For the sake of this video, I thought it made the most sense for you to hear the mic just as it is out the box. The Wave DX has an internal pop filter, so it's going to deal with plosives a little bit better than the Solocast does. You can notice here if I that it is going to capture some of that air and make the audio peak. And I'll try to do the same test and hopefully you can see the same effect. And this is the Wave DX. Again, a little plosive test, like I mentioned. Yeah, that internal pop filter, it looks like it is making sure that I don't run into the red. The mic is a bit hot, I think, right now, but you can adjust with the Wave XLR very, very easily how loud this mic gets. So, hello, this is probably very loud, but this is a lot softer and smoother, and I think generally in the same range that we've been in for the duration of the video. Super intuitive. I mentioned both of these mics, the companies have accompanying applications where you can shape and curate your vocal profile so that it works for you, which is super cool. Obviously, Elgato, absolute powerhouse. It is going to appear probably as the favorite between the two, just given the fact that it also has integration with other apps like the Stream Deck and plenty of others. I'm sure HyperX does too. I just never used the app in full confidence. So I was pretty much done recording this video, and then I put my mic into Wavelink, and I am absolutely floored. I think just the crispness and the fact that it's able to isolate my voice is unbelievable without really doing any sort of curating or customizing whatsoever. So I think this is definitely a very user like beginner, amateur friendly. Um, and if you're hoping to get a mic that produces sort of that radio slash podcast sort of tone, I truly look no further. Regardless of whatever mic you're thinking about using, Elgato's Wavelink, the application I've alluded to probably a couple times by this point, it's phenomenal. You can take any mic and configure it within the application. I do think that the accessibility to certain features is limited depending on if it registers that it's the Wave 3 or the DX. I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. I feel like they've made a lot of upgrades so that it does lend a bit better to any sort of mic, but you can apply filters and then you can turn those filters on and off from your Stream Deck or from virtual Stream Deck. It's cool just to see how much things have progressed. Thank you so much again for checking out this video. Any of these mics are going to serve the purpose that you need. If you are interested in streaming and you want, just a kind of a hands-free wireless option, this is probably going to be your go-to. If you want something that's budget friendly, sounds great, but is not XLR, then the HyperX Solocast is, you're going to see probably 500 videos that all tell you to get the mic. It's true. You should get it. The Wave DX has been probably one of the most popular options that I've seen, especially in the streaming space. So it's exciting that I finally have my hands on it. I will definitely switch over to that. And yeah, it's been a fun time. I hope that you enjoyed this video.